Hi, I'm Teresa. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to wrap up the fourth week of Budget in Paradise. We're in Nayang Beach. We're going to pack up the numbers and make it short and sweet. Stay till the end, see if we hit the budget. Topic of the day, stop apologizing. I spent most of my youth apologizing for being too much, for being too open, too conversational, too energetic, laughing too much. It was all too much. Not for me, but I don't know, for those that felt that they could comment to me. When you're open and you do know yourself and you do share that fact that you know who you are and what you're about, people can use that door or open that door for judgment because they are not as comfortable with who they are, maybe. While I've been doing this for the last year or so and spending a good majority of time by myself, I realize I don't talk too much. I talk just enough for me. And I'm not too much. I am just enough for me. I've spent too much time apologizing for being myself. Spent a lot of time in my early years saying I'm a nonconformist in a very conforming family. But maybe I was just the maverick. Maybe I was the one that had a little bit more resilience in me early on. Maybe I'm reviewing apologies because I'm going through my life. I'm about to turn 61 next week, and it's a time of review. It's a time of reflection. But this time I'm growing into a better me. This time I'm growing into a kinder me. I am kindly telling myself we do not need to replay those events anymore or those choices anymore. They are exactly the way they were supposed to happen. I know in my heart of hearts, if I was anywhere else or had done anything else differently, I may not be sitting here talking to you right now. Another reason I think I might be thinking about apologizing is because I'm not home. I have children, I have a grandson, and most grandparents are home doing that grandparenting thing. I'm not your average grandparent, that's for sure. And again, what's wrong with that? The young Teresa spent a lot of time trying to make it work, trying to get acknowledgement for doing a job well done, for being a good parent, for being a good friend, for being a good sibling. And some of those acknowledgements I'm still waiting for. That's where I have to put this to bed. I can't be spending any more time waiting on your acknowledgement or your opinion. It doesn't give me any more strength in those times when I have to buckle down and get through situations that I've had. Is this something you struggle with or that you've got through? Please comment. I'd love to know how this has worked out for you. Not being your average grandparent or your average person, being a little bit rogue. What's wrong with that? Life shouldn't be a one-size-fits-all. Why do I want to do exactly like you? So that person that might have had too much energy for other people had just the right amount of energy to get me through the events of my life. Sometimes it's not in the words, but in the actions that you have. And that's why I'm here in Southeast Asia today, creating a life for me now, in a budget that suits me now. I'm going to stop apologizing for my life. And on that note, we should get to the numbers. I feel like I'm in... Nayang was a beautiful area. It was quiet, and yet for me, the person that likes to get up and go for a walk, it was super because there's a walking loop around that area. There's a group of ladies that get together almost every morning, or maybe they were different groups. Families out for a walk. It's just a really nice, quiet area. I shopped around for some cannabis because that's my thing. So accommodation at SD residence. In the last video, I shot from there. So as you know, I had a room where the AC started to leak. So I was put into another room, which was same but different, all well and good. The accommodations were $166.45 for 6 days. Food was $88.82. I ate inside a couple of restaurants, but for the most part, it was street food. And it's so funny because I made sure I stayed right beside the airport so I could just walk there. And on the day that I was going, it was raining. So I ended up having to take Grab anyway. So Grab was $29.04. My phone was $104.05. The bank, I took out money twice, so that was $22. Medical, which was my cannabis, was $30.80. I'm going to do a future video with me scoping around some cannabis in the different places in Thailand. Quite interesting and quite a variety of stores, I'll say that much. My fund budget was $36.86, and that came to a total of $478.02 for the week. That being said, the total from September 5th to September 29th was $1,506.91. So all things being equal, we are 6 days short of a month. What I did is I did a little bit of averaging. So on an average, it's $62.79 a day. So to add in 6 more days of that is $376.74. So that would be a grand total for the month of $1,883.65. Did I make the budget of 18? No, not really, but that's not bad. At being out there, being able to live my life in this beautiful part of the world with the most beautiful scenery, the most beautiful people, who could ask for anything more? So is it doable to live your life on a budget in paradise or anywhere else for that matter? It certainly is. And what's there to be sorry for about that? I thank you so much for watching today. Remember, be kind to yourself. Until next time, take care. Talk soon. Bye for now.